Ronnie,
Hey, Luke.
I got an idea. You're retired.
Yep, mostly.
You need to stop working and I'm going to quit my job.
Okay.
And we're going to go in search of hidden treasure.
Ooh, that's intriguing.
You and me.
Yeah.
We'll find that stuff. I tell you what. That's next on the next Men Are So Smart. My friends, somewhere in the Rocky Mountains, in the roughly 1,000 miles between Santa Fe, New Mexico, and the Canadian border, may be a hidden treasure chest whose contents are worth millions. The man who claims to have hidden the fortune back in 2010 is named Forrest Fenn. He's an 86-year-old man, a former Vietnam fighter pilot, and an art dealer. You may remember we told you about this back in episode 211.
That's right.
Okay?
Fenn estimates that as many as 350,000 people have gone hunting for the treasure, making it, adding that there's no way of knowing whether anyone has actually gotten close. Could be found soon, or maybe 1,000 years from now. No one knows where where that treasure chest is but me, Fenn told the NPR in 2016. That includes his wife. If I die tomorrow, the knowledge of the location goes to the coffin with me.
The main piece of guidance Fenn has offered is a cryptic 24-line poem he wrote in his self-published book, The Thrill of the Chase. He has since shared the poem on Instagram. And here's just a snippet of it. Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. Not far, but too far to walk. Put in below the home of Brown, reads one stanza.
That is odd.
Cryptic, to be sure.
Yeah, you don't almost have to have the map in front of you or something.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I am too. He says, read the clues in my poem over and over and study maps of the Rocky Mountains. Fenn recently told Business Insider, try to marry the two. This treasure is out there waiting for the person who can make all the lines cross in the right spot.
The chest is nearly a square foot in size and weighs 40 pounds when full. It supposedly contains emeralds, rubies, gold coins, and diamonds. Ooh. All artifacts that Fenn, a self-taught archaeologist, amassed during his own sometimes controversial explorations in the Southwest. The millionaire was criticized in the 90s for excavating in the San Lazaro Pueblo Indian site he bought, for example, and the FBI searched his home in 2009 in connection with the sale of artifacts looted from the Four Corners area.
Fenn originally filled the chest shortly after he was diagnosed with cancer in 1988. He planned to drag it into the mountains to die beside it.
Wow. After
he survived, he left it in a walk-in vault in his house for years, where a couple of witnesses confirmed to NPR what they saw, that it was filled to the brim with valuables.
So this is really going on.
Yeah.
He decided to hide it and launched the hunt years later during the Great Repression. Lots of people were losing their job. Despair was written all over the headlines, and I just wanted to give some people hope, he told ABC News.
Yep. Some of the Fenn treasure hunters are obsessive. Most of my 12 hours every night, I'm on Google or something looking at clues, says Ricky Idlet, a steamboat operator in Mississippi.
Treasure hunter.
Every night, I'm looking. There are a number of online forums where enthusiasts trade theories about where the treasure might be, including the entire subreddit called Fighting Fenn's Gold, that's devoted to the cause.
Fenn says he gets 100 emails a day. That sounds like us.
Yes.
Reports to the New York Times, most of them complaints.
Not all of them nice.
On a few occasions, he's had to call the police after unwelcome visitors showed up at his house or threatened him. This one guy called me, he says, and he said, tell me where the treasure is right now, or I'm gonna kill ya. Arr, matey.
That's a little over the top.
Sorry.
Yeah, and for some, the quest has proven fatal. In fact, for at least 4 that I'm aware of,
Yeah.
they've died in accidents while searching. This led to the call for Fenn to end the hunt. He hasn't,
Good.
but he added a few additional clues on his blog to try to help people stay safe.
The treasure chest is not underwater, nor is it near the Rio Grande River. It is not necessary to move large rocks or climb up or down a steep precipice, he writes. Please remember, and this is key.
This is the biggest one.
If you're watching our video and contemplating going in search of this treasure, please listen to this sentence, if nothing else. The sentence is, please remember that I was about 80 years old when I made 2 trips from my vehicle to where I hid the treasure. An 80-year-old man is not going to backpack 400 miles into the wilderness to bury 2.
It's just not going to happen. Fenn adds, this is supposed to be fun. He also affirmed that hiding the treasure in the first place was largely about encouraging families to enjoy the outdoors. Wanted to give the kids something to do. They spend too much time in the game room or playing with their little handheld texting machines.
Yep, indeed.
I hope parents will take their children camping and hiking in the Rocky Mountains. I hope they will fish, look for fossils, turn rotten logs over to see what's underneath them, and look for my treasure. That might be a clue right there. You got to turn over a rotten log.
Dun, dun, dun.
We may have just hit on something.
That's the police officer, my buddy, right there. He came across that.
Yeah.
Overall, considering that supposedly hundreds of thousands have gone searching for the treasure, Fenn tells CNBC, making it that hiding it in the first place has been successful beyond my wildest dreams.
He's not a very good dreamer then.
He's not a very good poet either.
No, yeah, he's not. Yeah.
I don't know. As I said, I'm really intrigued, Ronnie. I'm not really known to be famous for my treasure hunting.
Well, I think we all did, treasure hunting as kids, where you go 10 paces and stop at this landmark.
Oh, yeah. X marks the spot.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And that is fun. It is fun to, search something down that somebody gives you a map for. But it's 1,000 times more difficult when the map is just written in nothing but clues.
Yeah. And cryptic clues, as we mentioned. I'm thinking I'd like to go.
You know who we need to recruit is Scooby-Doo and the gang.
Oh.
Get that mystery
machine. They'd find that treasure. And then the guy, Fenn, would say, it would stay hidden. Would have stayed hidden if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Scooby-Doo, where are you? We need you. All right, so there's our follow-up to the Fenn Treasure. Somebody's going to find that, Ronnie.
Eventually.
And hopefully no one else will die in doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I don't think you need to be, what is that, wire that you go down?
A zip line.
I don't think you're going to need a zip line.
No.
Nothing like that. No climbing mountain
No.
spikes, etc. Again, he's saying, just go out, be a family, and while you're out there enjoying nature, keep your eyes open. You might stumble onto something.
Get yourself a good metal detector.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Ron.
Yeah.
All right, for more information on this story, you'll find the sources, the link to those below in our description. And also there, you'll find our social media. You'll find our blogs. You will find our website. Plus, a list of all of our sponsors and specials that they have going on. They are our partners in putting the show together. So when you are in need of goods or services, please patronize our sponsors. Anything else, Ryan, before we get out of here?
Well, that's about it. It's going to be a beautiful day here today.
All right. Well, we hope it's a beautiful day where you are too. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Lou Gallagher.
I'm Corvette Ronnie.
We'll see you on the next Men Are So Smart.